it's not enough. Tell my homies better buckle up. Cause the trap, but wake them up. All you niggas need stamina. See them walking, but it's not enough. Tell my homies better buckle up. Cause the trap, but wake them up. Stamina.
God, here. Zilaba. Hello, guys. How are you? We are back as we promised that we'd be back. We are with Kush. Kush, Mahleka. And we are Sheka. So, yeah, here we are. Kamalam Spinelli Mabika for those that forgot it. Don't forget it again.
What intro is that? Good. Athii Exagman, I'm great for the babies. Yeah, today, Monday Chicken Chat episode 2. Thank you for the support you guys have shown episode 1. It's been amazing.
You guys have been incredible, actually.
It's been amazing. It's been great. Thank you so much. Episode 2, we have a poet, a person of the spirit. I don't know, man. What do I call you? Like,
who is Kush, by
It is me.
That is the question.
Yeah, man. Like, yo,
I'm
looking forward to this one because
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
so
different.
much fun doing this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this conversation.
What avenue do we tackle first? You're such a
Broad person.
Like, what do we? Let's start with poetry. Is that where it starts?
The first question is, who is
Hi guys. Hi everyone. Yeah. Kush Mahleka is Lindo Kuhle Mahleka.
You really gonna answer that?
Yeah. I'm giving it to you. And it is insisting. Sure, yeah. Masenzi. Kush Mahleka is a word expressionist, but society calls her a poet.
Is that what you prefer to call yourself?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
All day, every day. Because I feel like there are a lot of boundaries when it comes to poetry and people's thoughts of poetry. Everyone's gonna think Shakespeare, sonnet, and hey kunzima man, sibhala nge-feelings thina siya expressa.
So do you feel like do you feel like when Abu Shakespeare and them went putting their feelings?
No, all Shakespeare did what the Shakespeare time was supposed to do. You understand?
You modernize poetry.
I don't modernize poetry. I just do my poetry. Yeah, I mean, everyone starts something and the next thing it's something big. I bet Shakespeare never knew that uzodulanda roses like in high school and so was guy, but it happened. So now I'm my own Shakespeare. Yeah.
Now with this thing of saying you are a word expressionist, you and
Yo.
So like basically it's self-explanatory now, which you're using words to express yourself.
Yeah.
Sharp. So in saying you don't feel like it's poetry, is it because like when you speak when you're not following the Shakespearean rules as you were saying, like that doesn't matter to you like that thing is there, but is that what you say? You just say what you feel at the time.
It's not that I don't care about those shakes. Like no, I care about it a lot. It's just that there's the word expression is word by me being a writer, and expression by me being able to step on stage and live what I have written. It is still something that surprises me each time, even when I step on stage. I used to get so scared of how people are gonna read my poetry. I would rather perform it myself. So it never loses translation and all of that. So yeah, it's not about any disregard for Oshakes, but it's more about paying attention to myself, you know, paying attention to this art that I've been given and I'm giving to as well.
Vela, like when did it become a thing? When did you see that you were expressionist? Yeah.
2016. Yeah? I fell in love.
You lied.
I fell in love. No,
You lied. You didn't. It was in
2006.
2012. Yeah,
Sorry.
that was gonna be. In 2012, I knew you
No,
and
it's
you were doing this
2006.
thing.
2006, I fell in love with a young man by the name of Usanele Mpanta. Usanele we used to write each other letters.
Okay.
So my letters used to be a bit more creative than
his.
So he's like, do you know of poetry? I was like, no.
Don't.
Ngiqalile ke ngento zokufunda Zanele ufunani ngokutoni ngoblo poetry day. So it was a surprise to me because honestly I never knew about this
You were
poetry
just
thing.
writing.
I was just I used to write just long letters.
To Uzanele, and that was that.
Yeah, that was that. And then he says, listen to Tupac. Ghetto was it? Yeah, it was Ghetto Gospel. Yes. He said, remove the entire beat and listen to what he
Listen
says.
to the words.
Because that man is talking about his problems. There's nothing else. He's talking about his problems of the world, just problems, you know. And the way I've been reading your letters, you sound like you're really good about writing about problems and stuff. So you could try that and write me more letters, but try this poetry.
So this was him saying that to you, or you saying that to him?
No, he was saying it to me.
That you write about
That
having problems and
Yes.
all of that. Oh.
Yeah. So because that's how we used to open up to each other. So it's like there's a certain kind of way that you write about these things than the usual people. So might as well just take poetry into like some chance.
This is someone you like. This is someone
I'm dating.
You're dating even. So what makes you want to write about problems instead of expressing your love for this person? Like,
No, it was everything. We spoke about everything. We spoke about how
so it was your relationship was that deep.
Yeah, it was that deep. It's just that the letters we used as a way to talk about the things we cannot talk about face to face. The things that still feel a little bit uncomfortable. So we write about them. So he would tell me about his insecurities in those letters, and I would tell him about mine. So that's why.
Text at the time.
2006 ndangenayo kwayi-phone.
Even mix it.
2006. What did you do?
I never phone yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it became about that, and then he's like, and then I started writing, and then I saw he found me this other book. I forgot Kamalangad. So he showed me how these poems are written, you know. And he's like, but you can do it your own way, because free verse, yeah, and I went, sure. And then I got in and I started writing.
Wait, are you still in contact with this person right now?
Sadly, he passed away in 2010.
Rest his
soul. He gave
you a big thing.
Yeah.
He gave you a big thing. Now, and then you grow up, man. Like you move past 2006, you move past high school and whatnot, and you go to, because when I looked you up on YouTube, like when I was doing my research and shit, it always says Kush Mahleka, NMU poet. It puts you like that's how they you know they dial you. Where did that come from?
So we kind of used it to our advantage. In 2014, I entered this competition in MMU. I used to go to school there. Entered this competition. Was called First Year's Concert. Then they're like, no, ngena, because you didn't perform at
Talent show type thing.
Talent show type of thing for first years. That you didn't perform with first year yakho, so sungene wethu nangu. Okay, fine, Spiritualist masingene.
Alright.
I entered the competition, I win the competition, I become NMMU's best poet 2014.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah. So
you're doing your second year at the time.
Yeah. Xa ndifaka ilento ivideo yam qomba man. Khona umuntu ozowusetha u-NMMU nje careless.
That was the big. But you know,
Clickbait.
I'll algorithm. It's that way. I'm gonna put it here. I can't pronounce
That way. Algorithm.
Algorithm.
So okay, what is 1 year stand? Which boys are those ones?
Oh, those on lilies. 1 year stand. 1 year stand was an actual person. So this is what happened.
What happened was
2013 ndiyafika e-NMMU kumnandi ndise eHumont yabo.
okay.
I go to ndisuke esalon ndine-SK eshayinayo nje kuhamba kakuhle ndiswekile ndingamnandi
Right, big girl.
mama mupeyile so ndipeyile yabona
Right.
ndisuke down ndithi mandike ndibambe wethu fish and chips yabo akaloku nabo nokustinjanyana nanothenga unandos kana mina iqatha nje le50 I get there and this man and my palms start to sweat and I start shaking. I'm like, phone.
Yeah.
Yellow. And then I start to greet him and then he's like, hi, I'm good, sure. My name is okay. He's like, okay, cool. Nice to meet you, sure. Then I sit down. Then he's looking at me ngathi ngizothi uba ndimazelaphi. Kanti nami andimazeli ndawo. Ngimbonile ndamthanda ndifuna ukumazi ngiwo. Ngihlale and then wait for our order. He gets his order first. Xa seyifumane i-order yakhe ndiyithathe ile nto iphepha kulo sizikeshiya. Phepha wethu ndibhale inamba yam, ndibhale i-BBM pin.
Yo, but you're a woman with a plan.
Ndibhale Facebook name ngoba kwami ndithi
Everything. Even
to make your pic.
Your box, Kush
Mamela. Ngibhale thatha i-plastic ye-chips zam usaphuma emnyango ndimqwede ndimnike iphepha lam ndislide ndiyana.
Yes.
Xa ndifika egeyithini
Indoda mayibe neplan.
BBM. Chwa.
Can learn a thing or two.
So I started seeing this person and then a month into the relationship they say
Wait. How did he contact you? Out of all
I got on PBM.
PBM.
That in like 2 minutes after this yangene PBM.
Yeah.
That ngiyabona cool team law. So moving on, we start talking, we start seeing each other, and then and then there's ithi into ngondisakhonzayo khawujonge manje uBBM bakhomisicaweni yakhonza bashumayela kakhulu
awukho nalapho
even say lapho ndintsha lewe yabo ndijonge ke nyani xa ndijonga mangathi yo. Now on 1 year stand there's a line that says, what do you do when you hold the face of someone who made love make sense laid next to someone else? And they say that a picture paints 1,000 words, but these are a few saying that I was a mistress. So that that line came from
line, that's a
I want to be sophisticated bad.
So that one came from that moment where I saw BBM display picture.
It was not you.
It was him and this girl, and they were cozy, bechongene eye to eye.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you hold the face of someone who made love make sense lay next to someone else?
Yes, sir.
So that, and then yes. But I never knew. I never met his friends. He never introduced me to his friends. I knew his friends
And you fall in love the whole
Yeah,
time.
but
the
it's
whole
some,
time. But
like-
class in public,
something
sure,
came
sure.
of,
You really know each
of,
other.
of Landry and like something solid.
Something came out of it, but it was toxic
Okay.
by the time it did, because his plan was just having a side chick.
Oh.
Yabo. And then he plan ya failure because Osam. So he started falling in love, and then we started messing up the relationship now.
Oh, wait. Who was the side? She was the side. The other hand was.
No,
the
I
side.
was
Kush
I was
the
the
side.
side.
Okay, cool.
But I never knew his friends, but I knew his family. He introduced me to his family, and
It's odd.
yes, and I slept over. I knew his problems. I knew his fears. I knew what kind of
Connected,
eggs he
yeah.
liked, and all of that. So we connected in that level. So that's why in Sichuan and Wipomba, I'm not his side chick. Neither am I his girlfriend. But you can call me a 1 year stand, because even in a one night stand, it's a moment of just disappearing and becoming whoever. You can sit with a person for one night and never see them
and
again.
never see them again.
Yeah.
But you
But
were
only
good,
this
you were
time.
happy for like one night.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And you actually
when
put like you put your whole trust in that person for that one
For that one night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we celebrated anniversaries. Like, we were together for 3 years. His girlfriend found out about us after a year. Oh, also, I met his girlfriend. He literally said,
Introduced like
Kuhle? Kuhle.
Yo.
And then she said, oh, nice to finally meet you. I never knew what that meant.
so he spoke to her about you.
Uba kanjani, ubumbalisela ntoni andazi. So that's why the whole poem is 1 year stand. Because it was confusing. I met parts of him that I wasn't supposed to.
But were you happy though in
Very,
that whole
Very,
situation?
very. If there's anything,
Even like with knowing that there's someone else you
I was very happy. There was never a moment where I was with him and I knew that there was someone else.
Yeah.
Didn't feel it.
I never felt it. I never ever felt it. For the life of me, I'd be lying. But it got now bad at the end when the girlfriend found out, because he called me and said, my girlfriend found out about us. I want nothing to do with you.
Wait.
So-
Did he ever like come to you and say like I have a girlfriend?
Oh,
Before-
I
before
found
the
out that
contract.
BBM Lendo display
Oh.
picture.
And then
Yeah,
like
you
did you ever talk about it? Or,
Yeah, we did.
Or
And
you were
then
just like yeah.
we spoke about it, and then he said, I'm not planning to let you go. You're
And
not.
now
But now
like,
your sisters are late to go.
Yes, I'm not letting you go. I can't run away from the responsibility that I committed to when I was younger. He was smart about it. He knew I loved words and he used them. And in love, and
he's telling you everything you want to hear.
Yeah.
it's everything. But in the same breath, there is so much honesty in it. So the only time where I'm hurt about this is if I'm allowing myself to. Because he's been
He's
honest.
being honest.
Yeah.
Now he's removing all of the blame from him.
Yeah.
And
There you go.
he's putting it on you.
On
Which
me.
when
Yeah.
if you want it, you want
Smart.
it.
It
If
was
you
very
don't,
smart. I appreciate him being
then
smart
learn
about
a
it.
thing or two
That's
from
why I
this
don't.
boy.
That's why I don't regret it at all.
Okay, like this leads me to my next question, which is totally off. So you were in church when you saw this one. 2, you didn't feel it or anything in any way. Which brings me to your spirituality, because I think it is quite known that you are one with the late. You understand? So, like, how does this happen? Because my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, my understanding of like people with like ties, like the real ties, not demons, no, just other people, like people with real ties with ancestors, see things before they happen. You understand that
Yeah.
type of thing. So how did you not see this coming? Like blindside kanjani?
You know, I'm gonna tell you a personal funny story. I'm a mother as well.
Yeah.
I have a 9-month-old daughter.
Beautiful towards that.
I found out when I was 7 months that I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
7 months.
How?
I was already 7 months pregnant. And they're like, yeah.
How?
It's one of those.
They didn't show nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't know I was pregnant.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
I was.
At 7 months, you could have
I went
given birth
to
to like.
see. I went to see a doctor because I felt like my time is vibrating. I mean, my time is starting to vibrate. I don't know what's going on. It feels creepy. Let's just go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. I get there and they're like, I'm an IO vibration.
Mm. And they come soon.
So
you've got 2 months to prepare.
Yeah.
Do everything.
So,
Great.
really, as far as nyanga,
Oh,
as far as nyanga, I can't say I see everything the same way. Sometimes it's even hard to see for people who are very close to you because now it's personal.
Do you
So-
practice?
If it's gonna affect you, you're not able to see it.
If I'm not supposed to,
Oh.
if it's supposed to happen, it happens.
Do you see anything about me when you met me?
I see everything about everyone.
Do you see?
What
What
do
do you see?
I kaloku asibhuli
Sanumsiya.
imali leyo.
Kodwa ndikundi right.
Payments later. I just want to
Payments later.
Teams,
Santa said no capital. Fuck.
You want my capital.
Always available.
I want my capital.
Kusala sine black card.
That is not a real one.
Tap and go.
Ima, like I want to know with you saying like you see everything about everyone. I'm like I legit believe in energies, ne? Like when you with someone, their vibes rub off you and your vibes rub off them.
Yeah.
You understand? So when you have this supernatural spiritual connection and you see things in people, would you say that helps you in like the people you choose to keep around you type thing?
Also,
Does
you
it
need to
shield you
understand that
from-
I'm still human. I'm
Yeah.
gonna fuck up.
Okay.
I'm gonna be an idiot about something.
Yeah.
You know, it's not every time that one listens. You're like, but
my
but it's dangerous.
Red
Like
flag.
you wanna
Red
go in.
flag.
I want the dangerous. I want the dangerous. So I'm still human about it, and but at the same time, I do pray a lot about attracting the same people that I am. So it's very rare for me because everywhere I go, I display myself. I become myself so that whatever is coming towards me understands to say or not. So I don't want, I never surprise anyone about anything. So when it comes to my spiritual side, then it is what it is, fam. Like we meet to part, and we meet other people to last years and years with them. And abanye bantu are meant to teach us those lessons. I'm not. I'm not exempted from lessons. I'm not at all exempted from lessons. I'm still disaphila. It's just.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry to cut you short, yeah. But I just want to know, like, when and how did you realize that you have this calling and this is a calling?
I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't. I was thinking about it last week. It's funny. That's why I'm laughing when you asking this question. I was thinking about it last week. The actual sight of a past human being, where I was like, I'm definitely not crazy. I know what I just saw.
Like you see me here in the room.
Yeah. So it was 2012. Because all these other years, I've always seen stuff. Like I've seen stuff, but then you see shadows every now and then. But this time it was rough. So 2012 in Zepisho High, there's a trip to the Steve Biko Foundation, and then we go there. And zifike sizitulo ezininzi zigcwele phasi xa sihlala, and then ndive mani uba Hey, I'm not comfortable at all. I can't.
Is this your first experience of this happening?
Yes,
or?
it's that was the actual experience. Something I legit felt. I felt the beginning of it. I felt the end of it. I was present with it all.
Sorry to cut you. We answer almost born and what cloud to be poetic.
No.
Like, do you do it on purpose? Because do you hear how she speaks?
Yo, she's
like
so good at words.
Love.
Yeah, I'm older.
Okay,
But that's why my poetry is word expressions, because I say it the way I speak. Yeah.
Dude, what the hell?
And we fake like in the short time that I've spent with you, I can just but I want the story.
Yeah. Basically.
With Steve Biko.
Steve Biko Foundation. So I asked a question there. That who's a facilitator there. Hi. So father, so it go me facilitator I think Mr. Mashana was there. I think so. And forgot the other teacher.
That's one of your teachers.
Yeah, but teachers in school. And then I asked a question, and then my
what grade
question, I was in matric. Yeah, I was in matric. Hey, I question yaman bangathi hima ndibanga izama ayisonde ndiphakame ndiyazi question enzoyibuza.
You raised your hand, you stood up
yes,
to ask a question, and you couldn't.
And then I couldn't. I tried, and then I was like, okay, wait, forget my question. I have something to say. And then he said, what? And then in that second, there's something that just went, and then I did a poem.
Yeah.
And then when I was done with the poem, Ndabuya, I felt dizzy. I sat down. I had no idea what had just happened.
Did you know, like, were you conscious when you did the poem?
Did
you
know
that you did it?
Wait. So
and you've been to him, okay.
That's all that matters.
So poetry is linked in a way to spirituality.
I can't do poems I don't feel. I can't do poems that
no, but what I'm asking is your poetry linked to your spirituality?
Cool.
Oh.
Cool.
That's why you're so good at this thing.
I lose myself on stage. Hence the expression. There's no telling how I'm gonna perform. That's why sometimes I sing out of nowhere. Sometimes I can start a whole conversation with you before I perform. Sometimes I just go through poem.
How much do you charge for a consultation?
If 500 in cool.
For how long?
What do you mean?
However long the consultation is gonna last.
Yeah, it's fine.
If it comes consultation, like I'm really interested in knowing Uguti, like, does it never like cloud you? I don't know how to say the same English boy. Do your spirits not come and take you in the hood? They bafige, and then they take over. Does not happen. Like
it happens almost
like I'm talking about mid conversations, all around.
Like even now.
Day before yesterday, I'm chilling with my friends. Sibai 4. Sihleli ekouchini. Kitchen. Couch kitchen is
it's fine. Yeah.
Siseli drink.
What drink? What drink?
So Siseli drinky Athii Lendo, and then I couldn't anymore. Like I couldn't pretend like ndiyabe babathini bona ke kwabanhlini now. It literally felt like a whole family came in
inside of you.
A clan bebetshintshana ngomzimba wami. Omnye uzongena
This must be fun.
And then but it's exhausting in the end. It's exhausting.
Because I was about to ask Guti, how does it affect like your mental health? Guti, Guti,
I won't be weird.
You carrying people's burdens with you. If you meet me,
it affects mine a lot, a whole lot.
And how do you deal with that? Do you go to like a psychologist, or do you go to another traditional healer as well?
I just understand that I am a power.
And does that like help you?
Kakhulu.
Another thing I want to know.
Amapolisa ahamba ephethe isibhamu. You understand? Every day they wake up and they know that kufuneka afake isibhamu esimele ndiyalendiwe lento yokulwa, and then kukhona amasosha nawo afake bona ke umsebenzi wabo ukudubula nje qha kuphela. I understand myself as a carrier. I understand myself as a servant, not someone to be served back. That's it. That's how I respect my thing. That's how it also comes back to me, and it takes care of me at the same time.
Yes.
So it does benefit you to like a certain extent.
It does, because a few things upset me. I'm really like, I'm barely upset. But when I am. I can keep quiet. I have my best friend is the only person I can be around when that happens, because she understands me when I don't want to talk. So there are those times where they take over and you literally cannot say a word.
Back paralyzing.
For how long though?
It depends, however long they want.
No, by a whole day.
Oh, they can even do it for 3 days, man.
Soze.
3 days.
You, soze. 3 days, they can him.
I was now. For 3 days.
So, another thing I don't understand, I want you to give me context. You don't make to go between the Sangqa, Inyanga, Igqirha,
All these
But I want to understand. You want to understand.
Hey.
Okay, functioning one.
Yay.
Okay, now I have another question.
Okay.
Would the consultation fee 500? Like, how do you rate it? Rate Kaliako.
This is not a performance video.
Because I already has the followers. So do these boys tell you to would the
so the moment uphuma ubiza the same price ebizwayo.
How long is
so banayo
however long
banayo
ukalufuna kube nenazo imali zayo
Let's that is a very important question. God, let me go right now. Is that I can't get back to this question. But now I'm a shares. 500.
Bazakai. Oh,
it shares
we 500 to each other. If I come to consult now, also by now the shares 500. Or Trusela Bobo or whatever. Let's go back. How much do you pay
for initiation?
For initiation, you trust or
You
go.
Kakate.
I want to bet actually.
You guys actually need to add. Ukona igobongo which is ukulungisela amakhehla into zayo. No.
Makhehla balele.
Amakhehla balele nogogo balele ulandelwa ngamanono. Amanono ngabantwana abaswelekayo isibeni somhlaba bengena sona. So it's definitely
that is poetry.
Rewind
for 2 minutes.
amanono ngabantwana abaswelekeyo esimeni somhlaba bengena sona.
So now baba zizinyanya.
So into eyenzekayo ke ngoku is that uthwasela ingefana nokuthwasela into zakho. Izinto ozelwe uhlala kuthwa sizelwe sifundo. Yes. Sezo zinto ke ngoku kufuneka lento because abanye abantu ufumanisa uba umuntu uyaphupha but it's not that uphuphela uba makathwase but izinto zakhe azide zihlangane ncam. So yiloo nto le connection ifana it's almost like imbeleko with a hint of intwaso at the same time just for idlozi lakho balile nto.
Another thing, and we're gonna get back to that, but I'm funny libala. A lot of people I know about who went through the process, but like there's shit that just went south,
Before
them to actually
the
reach the
actual
calling, but I get actually
yeah.
I'm done. I'm gonna do this. What happened?
There was actually someone that we wanted to have with you that was something.
To this day, I haven't graduated. No one got out in 2013. First year I might do it in 2013. Yes. To this day, no bakusheki modules ezi 2 or 3 before I graduate. I don't know how many. And kulula kungena esikolweni. Awuyangena nje ngayongena nase UCT.
Ngangena namabe uje.
Ne marks ezithi.
Ngangena that year andikabu. Sala.
So it was one of those things, and then there was a whole lot of depression that I started getting, and then there was a whole lot of rejection from people I trusted that I was getting. There was a time where I was like, homeless for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Amen. Imagine, like people who would Joe. Do you have anything to eat? But what you sit with, I need a place to sleep. Let me know how it goes. Let me know.
What do you did for this 2 weeks?
I was just roaming around. Then Lala
the streets.
I was roaming around the streets.
The streets are cold, but
I would sit at clubs until the morning.
4 a.m.
And then walk around.
Are you a student at this point?
Yeah, I was a student.
How is this affecting your work at school?
Badly. It's one of the reasons why I just kept on failing. Because something would always interrupt me. Because I remember that time.
Understand. How did you
get to that point?
I
was gonna ask you when she was done.
I was staying at this other place. If let's say school.
And also sorry to come.
Now since I was Kaula, what now?
God.
Story as Kaula.
The thing is, in Vuna, like I explained, you see,
okay.
Did your family know who the homeless at the time? Those are the 2 questions.
They kind of did, and they said there's nothing they can do at that point. So, but
how did we get to this point?
So I was staying at this place, it was flat, and I was renting a room. Losis wakalawati no deposit. CF we used to no deposit, but no deposit too dangerous because now kotana ngolwesingaphi.
But say sign must document.
Not good no deposit boy.
Maz no deposit in Zangqa ngambona.
No, God,
the thing is when you've been kicked out, usayine nelisa.
I didn't download. Another day.
On the first night, kicked out the first night.
So as a way, what happened was Losisi. Like Sasivana when I moved in. So a month later.
This is in Durban, right?
Yes. A month later she got a rent late car. And then the second time I got money rent for that first week. Blabo one quarter corner. The phone late alibang before I go stress. So Dapo manje said and then I was like, oh, okay. What kind of mufagile?
Wow, for looking Joe.
What?
Joe,
what in the end? Because in present, we're going to be
yo.
Imtanam. So how do you then get back to these people? Like, okay, now, like, okay, you're gonna go on with your story, but at the end of it, I want you to give us insight on. Like now, okay, the storm is over. Okay, pause. When the storm is over, how do you then, like, what's your relationship with the people you like actually reached out to, and you're like,
straightforward. So ukuma into endayifunda kudala bayenzi yebo I believe that knowledge is power.
Okay.
Knowledge is everything. The moment I know, I already have enough that I need. Andidingi ukuba ndide xa ndikubona kuba wonke. It's fine. And at the same time, I can't put it any other way, because kungenzeka ukuba lidlozi lam laba sneaky la ngena ufaka usathanda abantwana babantu kwathiwa ningahlangani naye.
So is that why you understand right now ukwazi uhlala nabo abo bantu?
Yeah.
So you still with the you still.
Yes.
Now usujo now.
Now good. Yeah.
Right in the game now.
20 mboleki imali yokuphela kwazo. Never. But there's one thing I know about it is that I saw ndimfonele xa ndisengxakini. Yabona, that's enough knowledge for me. Uba I know anomthemba.
Uzathemba
Yes, and yeah, but